OR Tambo was celebrated today. Tonight, former President Thabo Mbeki will be delivering a lecture at Wits University, and we'll take you there live as soon as that gets underway. But first, it's time for the number of the day, and they used to call it black gold, and maybe once again that phrase will come back.
You've given it away, but let's reveal the number of the day, and there you have $60. You know, I've been watching this oil price for a few days now, and we've been sitting at 55, 56, 57 for quite a while, about a week and a half. And then today we broke through $60 a barrel. That's the price at the pumps, and it's set to go up again, I'm afraid. Petrol is expected to rise next week due to a double whammy for us. We've seen South African motorists oil rising to $60 a barrel. Yeah. Weep for a second, and I'll move on. Okay, you're done? Right. Now, for the first time in more than 2 years, Brent crude, which South Africa imports for fuel, has responded to signs that oil-producing nations may collaborate for longer to keep prices high. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia backed the extension of cuts in supply, led by a cartel of oil-producing nations, OPEC. Now, OPEC has been trying to deal with lower prices since 2014, when US shale gas suppliers began to compete for major market share. Now, by limiting supply, the cartel makes buyers more eager, which pushes up the price. And the recent deal to limit production was meant to expire in March last year, but now it's clear that both Saudi Arabia and Russia would like to see the cuts extended. Meanwhile, the Automobile Association has warned that the weaker rand will also affect the fuel price, I'm afraid. They is expecting the petrol price to rise by 4 cents a litre when the monthly change happens this Wednesday. But it does say that it does not factor in the slump in the rand this week after the midterm budget, which may hit the pocket of motorists in December only. Now, it comes in after a rise of 29 cents earlier this month, and that pushed the price of 95 unleaded fuel in Gauteng above 14 rand per litre for the first time this year. So $60 a barrel, that's the figure we need to worry about. But it is interesting, and I wonder, Francis, as I turn to you, we know that Europe and some of the Western world have put a deadline on stopping producing petrol-driven cars. Now, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you might think these guys know that they're running out of time in terms of the good old oil days. Yeah. And maybe we'll see this kind of market manipulation for quite a while.
Sure, they've been manipulating for so long, but yes, in the US, the shale gas supply is coming online, so we've got too much oil in the world. I don't know what they'll do because of that. I think OPEC will invest in other uses for petrol, because like you say, oil not going to be used as much.
Yeah. All right. So, tourism figures have slumped for the first quarter of this